I was going to ask if you might have a tip or advice for someone who might be navigating more of a quote unquote toxic workplace where they don't want to disclose because of that.
The biggest thing, if you're in a workplace like that, and I wish we lived in a world where I could just say, leave and go get another
Yeah.
job. We don't live in that world. And you may be in a job that is not neuroaffirming, and that can be exhausting. So I first want to say, I'm sorry that you're there. I've been there. It's so tough. And I know that's a weight that you carry all the time. The tip is, even if your employer isn't going to give you accommodations, try to work in as many self accommodations as possible to make your work better. If you really struggle with leaving a meeting and knowing what the action items are, I always end every meeting with, I'm going to check with you to make sure I've got all of my action items. So when I take notes, I put little stars, and then I put it into my Microsoft Planner right away. That's how I help myself. A self accommodation might be working out on your lunch break or before work or after work, incorporating that self care during your day. Another important tip is that you need to not feed into the toxicity and make the choice to rise above it. One of the things that can plague neurodiverse individuals in toxic workplaces is our desire to be understood and the trigger around feeling ununderstood. So you can get into toxic situations where you're like, what I really meant was this, and this is why I'm doing this. And you're over explaining and you're actually feeding into that toxicity. And so you want to protect your own self. And it's important to then connect and have those connections with people outside of work who can help ground you and talk it through.